The Loaves and Fishes Food Bank moves over $12 million worth of food through this warehouse in Nanaimo every year, distributing food to over 40 communities on BC's coast. And Executive Director Peter Sinclair says they can do more.
And we're actually not able to accept all of the food that is out there. So what that means is people in need are not getting as much food as they could because we don't have the infrastructure we need.
Sinclair says they're working on building a new warehouse in Nanaimo on Wellington Road that would quadruple their capacity to sort food. It's set to open in 2026. Sinclair says they've seen contributions from the municipal and provincial governments, but they're still waiting on $5 million in federal funding to come through, which was promised almost a year ago. In the meantime, they've taken out a loan to keep the project on track.
I can tell you right now, with the drop in donations that we have experienced this year, having a $30,000 a month mortgage will mean we will have to cut the programs that put food into people's hands. And so we're hopeful that the federal government will honor the commitment that they made and do the right thing and make sure we get the funding we need to make sure people across the BC coast have the food they need.
Nanaimo Ladysmith MP Tamara Cronus raised the question in Ottawa last month, asking for a timeline on when the funding is expected.
What we want to do is simply make sure that the funding is confirmed, make sure that the contribution agreement is signed as soon as possible, and make sure that the funding flows in time for Loaves and Fishes to finish this really important project.
However, in response to an inquiry posted by Cronus on the funding, the Ministry of Housing and Infrastructure says while the proposed funding was in the government's December 2024 fall economic statement, there was no contribution agreement with Loaves and Fishes.
And so I see firsthand on a regular basis how much this organization contributes to the community and how important it is to individuals, to families, to immigrants who have been, not provided with the kind of things that they need to be able to thrive in our community. This is a vital organization. The money has to flow. It is. It's really important.
Sinclair says he is hopeful the funding will come through before the end of the year. But either way, they plan to open their doors to the community in 2026. Claire Palmer, CBC News, Nanaimo.